Good evening, guys, and happy Sunday. Happy Halloween to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, honestly today we didn't really do much. It's Halloween. You know, why need to get stuff done? But I actually woke up kind of early today because we needed to go and run a couple errands. We had 2 boxes of books, not big ones, like average size, like easy enough to carry sized boxes of books, and another large like contractor bag full of clothes for Goodwill. Since we've been cleaning out the attic, we've been going through so much stuff. We have so much stuff to get rid of, which is awesome, but it means a lot of trips to Goodwill. Like yesterday we took 2 bags to Goodwill, and today took another bag and 2 boxes. So yeah, like I said, we've been like pretty much we have another 2 bags also of stuff we just went through today for donating as well. Mostly clothes, but like some like mixed in stuff a little bit, but like I said, mainly clothes. We have a lot of stuff up there, and a lot of stuff that we've been getting rid of, which is, like I said, awesome. And again, like stuff that we're just like, we don't need this stuff anymore. So yeah, we went there this morning. Then we also had to make a stop at Jewel. We also stopped to get coffee this morning, and also to Jewel because my dad was freaking out. He's like, I don't think we're gonna have enough candy. I don't think we're gonna have enough candy. So we went to Jewel, spent an insanely high amount of money on 2 bags, 2 small little bags of Halloween candy. Which was ridiculous. And honestly, we didn't wind up getting that many trick-or-treaters. My mom had 2 sort of like average size bags of candy from the dollar store, and it had like sort of like, I don't know what kind of candy it was, but it was like just like little candy sort of. And then we got the bag of like Tootsie Rolls and Dots and like Blow Pops or whatever they're called, sort of like those from Aldi yesterday, and we had a bag of like the Wonka candies, but those 2 ones were really big, and I was like, plus what my mom had, I was like, we should probably be pretty much fine. We do have a lot of candy left over, and we didn't need to get the stuff from Jewel. We also had to run there and pick up a couple other things. My mom needed some medicine. My dad needed like specialty floss stuff that apparently they only carry at Jewel, and I think there was a 3rd thing. Oh, and stamps too. My dad's out of stamps, so we had to go to Jewel and pick that stuff up, even though he was like, yesterday he was like, we have to get stamps at Jewel. Totally forgot. So since today we had to run there anyway. Mainly, like I said, it was like for my mom's medicine. My dad was like, oh yeah, I also have to get the floss and, you know, that stuff. That's where we ended up going then also too. So we ran out there, came back home. We're home for a little while, and then the Bears game started at noon, and then we started going through more stuff in the attic, which is awesome because I was telling you guys how like the way our attic is, so when you actually walk through like the main part of the big door, it has a slanted roof on that side. So like I said, you walk through, and then there's the stairs, because where you come up there's the stairs, and then the other side is the door, and then the side on the left is the little door, which is like a little cubby hole door, and that is what the side that we normally use for like the closet. So the bigger side though, that has the main full door upstairs, you could walk through that and get to like the back end of the attic. The cubby door, you could only walk in and pretty much get into the little closet area, and then you couldn't go anywhere else because we had so much stuff that was piled up in front of like the sloped part of the stairs that you couldn't like walk around to the other side of the door. We were finally able to walk all the way around to one side of the door to the other side, which is like taking us forever to be able to do. So we are, like I said, actually going through getting rid of things and able to make room in the attic, which is awesome. We do have a little much stuff sort of right now sitting in the living room because we are going through all of this stuff in the attic. There's like, again, the 2 bags for Goodwill haven't gone out to the car yet so that we can take it to Goodwill. There's a bag of recycling. There's 1 bag of like we've been using for like throwing like garbage stuff away in, and another one, and that one needs to go out now. And then there's like a big box that needs to go in the recycling. There is another box that I think needs to go in the attic. And then we have a box full of like miscellaneous stuff that I know has a box in the attic. We just have to get to it. So like the Christmas stuff and like holiday stuff, decorations, whatever, we haven't gotten to that part of the attic yet. So we are having to leave that stuff until like in a box right now until we can get to that end of the attic so we can put that stuff in the box. For right now, the stuff that isn't organized, we can't get to it, and we can't, I mean, we can get to it, but it'd just be throwing stuff on a pile pretty much right now, because not everything is like perfectly put in boxes and stuff like that. So it's been, like I said, sort of a big project, a big undertaking. But and again, a lot of like, we just had to leave things sort of in the living room. But we've been making a lot of progress. Like this weekend, I feel like by far we've gotten, I feel like the most done, like, and seen the biggest difference, which is super, super awesome. So yeah, I'm really happy with how like it's all turning out and working out, and also like being able to get things cleaned up. So yeah, and then while I was in the home stretch, I was just breaking down a box, like, you know, trying to like, you know, put it in the recycling, and I broke my nail, guys. I broke it so far down. It hurt so bad. It was bleeding horribly. Finally got it to like stop, but I was like, I literally can't do anything right now with my left hand. I've been like walking around trying to do everything with just my fingers. So I was like, I can't even like touch anything with my thumb, because every time I do, I like put pressure on it. Like it's like stinging so bad. It's throbbing. It's been hurting so bad. And like it's been driving me absolutely crazy, because I can't like do anything right now, because so much of the stuff is like, you know, breaking things down, like, you know, being physical with my hands. I can't do anything because my thumb is like killing me right now. And I was, like I said, like just sort of finishing everything up, and then that ended up happening. I was like, great. And I wanted to get the last box of clothes that were upstairs down so I could finish going through those. So I was able to finish getting through that, and like I said, now my dad, that was while my dad was actually sort of finished up. So that's why like there's bags of stuff that needs to be put, like the garbage stuff, the bags for Goodwill, which I have 2 big ones, and that stuff needs to get out of the house right now. But I had nobody to like go and move that or take that stuff out there right now. So anyways, yeah, that is what we've been up to today. We didn't really do anything for Halloween. Jack wasn't here. I told you guys he went over to his friend's house, and we watched the football games pretty much. Like, we didn't do anything really Halloween. Like, I already switched my calendar to November. I'm ready for it to be November. Like, not necessarily like Christmas, but like, I don't know, like it just doesn't really feel like Halloween, just because I feel like it's been hot for so long, and like finally the last like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever, it finally has been like cool weather, and like the leaves there's not even leaves outside that are falling off the trees, because like it just got cool now. So I don't know, it just doesn't really feel like Halloween to me, and I'm sort of like, I'm ready for it to be like November already, like ready for Thanksgiving. And we are not those type of people that put up our like Christmas decorations the day after Halloween, because my mom loves Thanksgiving and loves Thanksgiving decorations, and my birthday's so close to Thanksgiving, so she normally makes it like a big thing. And also too, just because it's not cold out, you know, it's like not cold enough to be Christmas here yet, so that's why we're not in that mindset.